He had a light touch and impeccable accompaniment. His innovative block chording was a key factor in the success of the Miles Davis first great quintet. Who was Red Garland? Here on Big on Bebop. He was born William Red Garland on May 13, 1923 in Dallas, Texas. He initially pursued a career in boxing. As a young man, he fought in the welterweight division and even sparred with the great Sugar Ray Robinson. However, music eventually took precedent, and he transitioned from the boxing ring to the world of jazz piano. He began his musical studies on the clarinet and alto saxophone, having studied with saxophonist Buster Prof. Smith, who had been an early mentor of alto saxophonist Charlie Parker in Kansas City. He finally settled on the piano in his late teens, developing his skills by listening to jazz greats such as Art Tatum, Nat King Cole, and Bud Powell. He joined the United States Army in 1941 and was stationed in Fort Huachuca in Arizona. His self-taught yet highly refined approach allowed him to quickly make a name for himself in the local jazz scene. After being discharged from the military in 1944, Garland played locally around Texas until 1946, when he joined the trumpet player Hot Lips Page's band, playing with him until a tour ended in New York in March of 1946. Garland decided to stay in New York and soon found work there and also in Philadelphia. While in New York, Garland was recommended to singer Billy Eckstine, who hired him for several weeks. By the mid-1940s, Garland had moved to New York City, the epicenter of modern jazz. There he honed his craft and played alongside many emerging jazz legends, including Lester Young and Coleman Hawkins. Garland's big break came in 1955 when he joined Miles Davis's first great quintet. The group, which included John Coltrane on tenor saxophone, Paul Chambers on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums, became one of the most celebrated ensembles in jazz history. Garland's playing was characterized by a distinctive block chord technique, a light yet swinging touch, and a deep blues sensibility. His ability to provide elegant and rhythmic accompaniment made him an ideal pianist for the group. He was an integral part of classic albums such as Workin', Steamin', Relaxin', and Cookin', which were recorded in rapid succession between 1956 and 1957. His work with Miles Davis helped shape the trajectory of modern jazz piano, and his influence can be heard in countless pianists who followed. After leaving Davis's group in 1958, Garland embarked on a prolific solo career. He recorded extensively for Prestige Records, producing a series of trio and quartet albums that showcased his unique piano style. Notable albums include Red Garland's Piano, Groovy, All Kinds of Weather, and Red in Bluesville. His trio recordings, often featured Paul Chambers and Art Taylor, became benchmarks of swinging, blues-infused jazz piano. Garland's ability to seamlessly blend bebop vocabulary with a strong sense of groove made him one of the most admired pianists of his generation. Altogether, Garland released 25 albums on Prestige Records and its subsidiary Moodsville, which were recorded between 1956 and 1962. He also recorded several albums for the Riverside Records subsidiary Jazzland in the early 1960s. In the mid to late 1960s, Garland's career suffered when rock music caused a substantial drop in the popularity of jazz, and his record sales plunged. During this period, he returned to Dallas, Texas to take care of his mother. After her death in 1968, he left music for a number of years, for a period of semi-retirement. However, he re-emerged in the 1970s with new recordings and live performances. He remained a respected figure in the jazz world, influencing later pianists such as McCoy Tyner, Herbie Hancock, and Bill Charlap. Despite being overshadowed by more flamboyant pianists of his time, Garland's contributions to jazz piano remain vital. His block chord voicing, smooth phrasing, and deeply swinging approach continue to inspire musicians worldwide. Garland resumed his recording career in 1971 with 2 albums for the German MPS Records label, and later in the decade recorded for Galaxy Records, Muse Records, and Xanadu Records. In 1977, his Crossings album reunited him with Philly Joe Jones, with whom he also played club performances that same year. Garland continued to record until his death. Red Garland passed away on April 23, 1984 in Dallas, Texas, at the age of 60. Though he never achieved the same level of mainstream fame as some of his contemporaries, his recordings stand as a testament to his mastery and elegance as a pianist. Red Garland, a top bebop piano player.